Today I learned. Today I learned. The FBI has struggled to hire hackers because of the FBI hiring rule that the applicant must not have used marijuana during the last 3 years. Marijuana. Marijuana. Throws hat, I used to suck dick for coke. I've seen him. So, I don't have to worry about any of my stoner buds being undercover. What a relief, was getting paranoid. Officers who are undercover are allowed to break the law, so they don't blow their cover. Today I learned, a waitress was tipped a lottery ticket and won $10 million. She was then sued by her colleagues for their share. Then she was sued by the man who tipped her the ticket. Then she was kidnapped by her ex-husband, and shot him in the chest. Then she went to court against the IRS. Today I learned, the cast of Friends each made $1 million per episode in the final 2 seasons and now make $20 million per year per cast member for reruns. The show still generates $1 billion per year for Warner Brothers. All thanks to David Schwimmer encouraging the cast to negotiate as a team. $54,795 per day for acting you did 20 years ago. That's gotta feel nice. I mean, if you want to go that way. Based on 365 days per year at 24 hours a day, $2,283 per hour, $38 per minute. But if you go like us regular folks, 5 days a week at 8 hours per day, $76,923 per day, $9,615 per hour, $160.25 per minute, $2.67 per second. Reading this makes me realize it hasn't been my day, my week, my month, or even my year. Today I learned of Dr. Donald Hopkins. He helped eradicate smallpox, and is on the verge of killing another disease. He's taken guinea worm disease down from 3.5 million cases a year to just 28 cases last year. Today I learned. During an interview with Stephen Hawking, the camera operator yanked a cable causing an alarm and Hawking to slump forward. Worried they had killed him, everyone rushed over to find Hawking giggling at his own joke. The alarm was from an office computer losing power. I swear, ALS robs you of a lot, but never your sense of humor. My aunt used to call her ALS-related tremors, the ALS shimmies, and she would start dancing with it. Today I learned. Genghis Khan would marry off a daughter to the king of an allied nation. Then he would assign his new son-in-law to military duty in the Mongol Wars, while his daughter took over the rule. Most sons-in-law died in combat, giving his daughters complete control of these nations. Man had no shortage of daughters too. Dude was definitely not a fan of condoms. Well, back in those days, birth control wasn't very effective. Today I learned that in 1916 there was a proposed amendment to the US Constitution that would put all acts of war to a national vote. And anyone voting yes would have to register as a volunteer for service in the United States Army. Today I learned. Costco's hot dog has remained $1.50 since it was first introduced in 1984. After the company president complained they were losing money on it, CEO Jim Sinegal put his foot down. "If you raise the price of the effing hot dog, I will kill you," Sinegal said. A man with his finger on the pulse of humanity. A pulse that is easy to feel because of the hypertension, but also hard to feel because of morbid obesity. Today I learned that millennial dads are spending 3 times as much time with their kids than their fathers spent with them. Back in 1982, 43% of fathers admitted they'd never changed a diaper. Today, that number is down to about 3%. Haha. I made it a point to change my kids' very first diapers at the hospital. Kinda symbolic thing, but I was like, I can do this. Had Northwest idea they poop road tar the first couple days though. Funny sad story, when my oldest was about 5, we got recruited to join Indian Guides at her school. In the US, it's a program started in the 50s to get dads spending more time with their kids, and really probably a way to monetize the campsites in the winter. So 3 campouts a year, the dads got way into it: food, good cocktails around the fire when the kiddos crashed, horseback riding, canoes, hiking. Those campouts were bigger than Christmas for our kids. So with 2 girls and a boy, and one graduating to the more hardcore camping group, I ended up doing 9 campouts every school year. So we put flyers in the school papers, wanted to give every dad a shot at it. I got a call from a mom: "Please call my husband, he has to do this." I call the dude, explain what we're doing: "Love you to join us, your kids will love it." That's ridiculous. You think I can pack in a whole weekend fooling around camping with my kids? I basically thought. A. We probably don't want you anyway, and B. Let's see what kind of nursing home your kids put you in someday. My kids are now 27, 28, and 31, they were all home for Christmas and it was awesome. We spent so much time together, they had lists of the meals I needed to cook, invited kids I've known for decades. I finally built a legit stone fire pit and we spent hours at night around the fire. You get that from really loving your kids and making them a priority, you really can't fake it or phone it in. But I still feel like the luckiest bastard on earth. Today I learned that the Animal Planet reality series, River Monsters, ended because star Jeremy Wade was able to catch essentially every exceptionally large freshwater fish species on Earth, leaving no remaining content for the show. I am not surprised, lol. The dude went out with a plan every episode and executed that plan. I just remember the one fish, I wanna say it was the Nile perch, that he couldn't even get after extending his time by weeks and traveling hundreds of kilometers. And then a season or two later he came back for round 2. If at first you don't succeed, book another trip and schedule another episode. Like I know filming a show like that can't be easy all the time, but what a life. You get to travel the globe, catch big fish and meet interesting people and get paid for it. He was doing it for years before the show ever got made.
If you have made it this far, comment "White Onion" down below. Feel free to leave a like and comment and to subscribe and hit the bell button. See you all in the next video.